in the hole. You have to pocket in the hole.
Put it in the hole.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, it's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
I'm Chris.
And today we are watching reviewing count them two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not even 17 and a half. No, we are watching two movies and reviewing them for you.
Yep.
First is a Stephen King movie that not only people have been talking about, but Stephen King himself says it is the best filmed movie of his work ever. Talking about the forever.
Yeah.
And that is The Life of Chuck, featuring none other than the one and only, you know him as the God of Mischief, Mr. Tom Hiddleston.
I said... Is not this simpler? Is this not your natural state? It's the unspoken truth of humanity that you crave subjugation. The bright lure of freedom diminishes your life's joy in a mad scramble for power, for identity. You were made to be ruled. In the end, you will always kneel.
So that's from Avengers, the first one. The Avengers.
That is the Avengers, the original Avengers.
Okay, gotcha.
And the reason I, of course, played that part was...
Why?
Because he screams my name right at the beginning.
That's right, he does.
Neil!
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Okay. I mean, how do you not play a clip of someone yelling?
He's talking to you. Yeah, he's talking to you. Yeah. Okay.
He's like Neil. He's not like Neil. No, he doesn't mean go to a knee. No. He's yelling my name because me and Tom are homies like that.
Do you want me to say the next name?
Oh, you mean Jacob Tremblay?
Oh, I can do that one. Okay.
Not so fast, losers.
Oh, come on.
Robin, what are you doing here? Where's Batman?
You think Batman has time to deal with you gutter snipes? You're lucky I even showed up.
Oh, was Batman too busy doing this?
I definitely make love to bats.
Shut up and battle me, Nard.
You're not battling a 12-year-old from the fucking Ren Fair.
I was raised by an elite group of assassins from birth. And you're a clown. And an old one at that. What are you, 30?
Ow! You little shit!
Hey, what are you doing? Put me down.
Tell Batman we're coming for him.
Well, Tawny, then Harley said, I'm coming for you. Of course, then we had a huge battle. Tons of punching. Some lasers, lot of lasers.
Boy, stop it.
When I beat her butt, that's when she asked me to be her nemesis.
Now, are you a little sweet potato pie? Because I can just eat you up.
Yeah, I'm a little sweet potato pie.
Yeah. I do like the fact that he's like the old one with that. What are you, 30? I'm like, fuck. I'm 39.
I know. That's from the Harley Quinn series. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen the Harley Quinn cartoon series off of HBO, if you like anything comic book, you don't have to take it serious. You don't at all. It's just one of those shows that is just funny as fuck. But then also in this movie is, you would know him from Doctor Strange, the Multitude of Madness. His name is...
Chitwetel Ejiofor.
This is a relic. Some magic is too powerful to sustain, so we imbue objects with it, allowing them to take the strain we cannot. This is the staff of the living tribunal. There are many relics. The wand of Atum, the vaulting boots of Valtor.
Really just roll off the tongue, don't they? When do I get my relic?
When you're ready.
Well, I think I'm ready.
You're ready when the relic decides you're ready. For now, conjure a weapon.
Fight! Fight like your life depended on it!
Yeah, from Skyrim, right?
No, that is from Doctor Strange.
Okay, sorry. Okay, Doctor Strange.
That's just normal Doctor Strange, just the first original Doctor Strange. Also in this movie is also the great Karen Gillan.
As a child, my father would have Gamora and me battle one another in training. Every time my sister prevailed, my father would replace a piece of me with machinery. But she won. And again, and again, and again, never once refraining. So after I murder my sister, I will buy a warship with every conceivable instrument of death. I will hunt my father like a dog, and I will tear him apart slowly until he knows some semblance of the profound and unceasing pain I know every single day.
Yeah. I was talking about like a pretty necklace or a nice hat, you know, something make the other girls go, ooh, that's nice.
That's the guy. That's James Gunn's brother, right?
Yeah, that's Seth Gunn in that. Yeah, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Yeah. And last but not least in this movie, and I'm not saying last but not least because there's literally a whole bunch more people like in this movie, especially in the third act of the movie. But that is none other than the one, the only, the legend himself, the man who is a star killer, the one who brought us the light side to the dark side.
Keep
the
going.
One that brought us. Why did you forget to upload it?
It's uploading right now, but just give it. Yeah, it's going. It's 75%. Yeah.
Chris.
But yeah, who is it? Who is it, Neil? Who is it?
The one and only Mr. Mark Hamill.
As I was saying, since every fish in Gotham now bears my famous and frankly fabulous face, I should be getting a profit from every fish product sold. Let's say a nickel per fish sandwich, 50 cents for sardines, millions of dollars a day to finance my happily hedonistic lifestyle. So, which of your tedious copyright forms do I fill out first? You may speak now.
No one can copyright fish. They're a natural resource.
But they share my unique face. Colonel What's-His-Name has chickens, and they don't even have mustaches.
I can't help it. It's the law.
Oh, trying to cheat the Joker, are you? Well, we'll see who has the last laugh. You have until midnight to change your mind, Francis, or you'll be the poorest fish of all.
Very Trump of him. It's very Trump of him to try to.
Where do you think Trump got it from?
Okay, all right, fair enough. Okay.
Definitely, everything he's done he's gotten straight from villains from comic books. Okay. Look at the real estate thing he did. Definitely Lex Luthor. Come on.
Okay.
Anyway, that is some of the cast from the movie Life of Chuck, which is one of the new Stephen King movie that we'll be talking about here just in a few minutes. Then after that, we will be talking about the new horror movie brought to us by Michael Shanks, who is written and directed, starring none other, called Together, starring none other than the married couple
in real life, yeah.
Dave Franco.
Come on, you guys, come on, please, Jesus. Some messed up shit went down yesterday. Yeah, after we made the exchange, our potential business partners got followed by some fucking cops.
That's insane, man. Are you serious?
Okay, it's just I don't want to go to jail. You know what happens to a handsome guy like me in jail? It rhymes with grape. It rhymes with grape. I can't let that happen. So I got these from my dad's gun
Eric,
cabinet.
yo, come on. Whoa.
Springfield 45s. Police issue very powerful guns. You ever use one?
We're not really gun people, man. No.
A lot of things that made me wonder about you. Your taste in music, the fact that you look like a fucking 40-year-old man. Then after that shit at the play, I realized there's no way you guys could be cops.
Yeah, from 21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street. In fact, so I watched all the media with him and Alison Brie, and one of them was like thirst traps that people put online. And someone put a thirst trap that said, all I want in life is Dave Franco making out with Channing Tatum. And like Allison asked Dave, like, when do you think would have been the perfect time for you to make out with Channing Tatum? Because, you know, you only have like 21 Jump Street together. He goes, it'd have been right after It Rhymes with Grapeline. Talking about Allison, talking about his lovely wife. Also in this movie, the wonderful Alison Brie.
There are 8 million people in this city. Sounds like a lot, right? Half of them are women. And as hard as I tried in college, I don't swing that way. So 4 million men. And then you gotta have some age limits. Let's say over 20,
keep it legal.
under 40.
Keep it sexy.
Now it's a million.
Right. We're talking about 1 million guys.
But half of them are married. 10% are gay. I want someone college educated, not too ugly. So
There's your boyfriend.
I wish. He's gotta be taller than me. And he's gotta want kids. So yeah, I'm on 10 different dating websites to increase my odds.
These are the women?
From How's to Be Single. Right?
How's it to be single?
Yeah.
I was trying to find one from Glow. I really wanted to find a thing from
There's
Glow.
stuff from Community. You could have gone Community as well.
No, I couldn't find like anything in Community. I could not find that was longer than like 20 seconds. Okay. And it was, you know, a lot of people talk. And in Glow, because it's owned by Netflix, there's like no clips anywhere because they took them all out.
There's super cuts. I know they're like here's a clip from it that's 5 seconds. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Alison Brie gets prettier by the year, honestly. She gets prettier by the year.
Huh?
She gets prettier by the year. You know, she's
just awesome. She's just
amazing.
awesome person.
I love her.
Dude, if like literally guys, I'm not lying to you. There is a lot of like they did the lie detector test, they did the hot wings challenge, they did the they did all of them. They covered all of the different platforms to go put the media out for this movie. Go watch them. They are hilarious. Like he even like and one the lie detector one, he literally pulls up a 13-year-old voice message of drunk Alison calling him drunk dialing him when they first started dating. She goes, I did not know you had this. She goes, oh yeah, wait. It plays. But also in this movie, the wonderful Damon Harriman.
See, I never had any say in your world. You created it. How do you feel about those murders? That's what counts. Happened in your world, not in mine.
What counts is that you ordered the deaths of 7 people. 8, if you count an unborn baby.
And now you can reflect it back on me, and you can lock me up in your penitentiary, and you can say that your world's better. The prison's a frame of thought. We're all our own prisons. We're each our own wardens. We do our own time. Prison's in your mind. Can't you see I'm free?
You don't look so free to me, Charlie.
You don't look free to me. You look like a composite of what someone told you you are. You live for other people's opinion. You got paint on your face, and you wonder if you look okay.
That is from Mindhunter. You're playing Charles Manson.
Charles Manson. And I can't remember the name of the show that was in.
Mindhunter. I just said it.
Mindhunter. Yeah. Which, yeah. And I was like, well, dude, if it's Manson, you know, that's like one of your favorite guys.
I did. I have no affinity for Charles Manson.
Dude, don't you have like a whole cult living above you? Like, I thought you had like a whole bunch of cult people living in your house.
Well, no, I just have me, my wife, and my dog, and 2 cats, and 5 chickens, but they don't live in the house. But
Chris, tell everybody where they can find us.
You can find us online at newsonsook.net. We're at facebook.com/newsonsook podcast. We're on Instagram, TS Podcast. We're on Blue Sky, newsonsook podcast.social.bsk BSKY, yeah. And then we're also on the Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram. We're on Patreon. Patreon.com/Suck. Well, if you guys want shirts, go to Bonfire.com/Something to do, or go to TiVo and search Blackwood Productions. You'll find shirts with our name on it. If you guys want to do all that stuff. We're also we're on YouTube. We're everywhere you find podcasts. Every fun podcast by movies on Suck and Something to do. Neil, who are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about a place I took a couple people over to just like this past Saturday before Oklahoma Comic Con, and that was the Dilly Diner. Dilly Diner is a 1960s like flashback diner. They're Tulsa's favorite diner. It's located at the Blue Dome District. It's called Tulsa's go-to for breakfast all day and late night dining on the weekends. And it's literally the old style, classic looking place. I mean, this place is cool. Inside, oh man, I knew that picture was not going to be good. Here we go. This one is. Look at that. There's Aubrey Hepburn eating an ice cream cone. Like in there. Their food is old school. They bake their own cookies, make their own pancakes, make their Bloody Marys. Their food is just to die for. It is one of the favorite places that I like to go eat. In fact, the plate right there with the croissant, that sandwich I had, that's what I had on Saturday. Literally one of my favorite places. Is located at 402 East 2nd Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Anytime you come to Oklahoma, come to Tulsa, it's literally a great place to go get your Bloody Mary in the morning, to get your breakfast. And I did not download it. Oh my gosh. Literally, they have one of the biggest cinnamon buns I have ever seen, and I had a picture and I did not download it. But anyway, they're one of the best places. They have their cinnamon buns are like this huge, bro. I mean, like it's like a whole plate.
Yeah.
But seriously, if you ever come to Tulsa, Oklahoma, it's a great place to go eat. Dilly Diner. Go support local. Support the Dilly of the Diners.
So when you paint your nails, did someone else do it for you? Or did you paint your own nails?
Yeah. It's so far down. I got them the week before Texas All In.
Yeah, I was just wondering, if Danny did them for you.
No, this is like $120 job.
Okay, fine. Okay, so.
This is like they massaged them. They did cleaned up my
cubicles. You did the manicure thing when you asked for green. Okay.
Yeah, I did a manicure and pedicure. You want to see my toenails?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
I mean, how many people out there want to see my feet? I know feet pictures are a thing, and I was talking about starting a feet picture website.
Well, Neil, I'm not sure that people want to see your feet. I'm sure they want to see.
I have beautiful feet. I have beautiful feet that are well groomed. I comb the hairs on my toe knuckles. I make sure to dye them to make sure they match my goatee.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I don't cut the hair on my toe knuckles.
You don't cut the hair on your toe knuckles?
No.
Man, that is insane, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't do that.
But you know who does?
What?
Probably Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston has some good toes, I heard.
Yeah, The Life of Chuck. Directed by Mike Flanagan. Mike Flanagan's directing such other Stephen King things as... Oh, shit. I didn't pull that up because I'm unprepared.
Are you drunk?
No.
Are you drunk?
He directed Dr. Sleep.
Versus Drunk, everybody.
You remember Dr. Sleep? That was a good movie. And, I mean, I didn't read it, but it was good.
Yeah, right, man.
Oh, yeah. He directed Hush. Remember Hush?
Yes.
And Ouija, Origin of Evil. Now he's back with this movie, The Life of Chuck. And it's starring Tom Hiddleston as Charles Chuck Krantz.
I said...
And Jacob Tremblay is younger Charles Chuck Krantz.
Not so fast, losers.
Oh, come on.
Robin, what are you doing here?
Oh, sorry. This also has Benjamin Park as another version of Charles Chuck Krantz. Another version, Cody Flanagan is always Charles Chuck Krantz. And then Chitwetel Ejiofor plays Marty Anderson.
This is a relic.
Karen Gillan plays Felicia Gordon.
As a child, my father would have Gamora and me battle one another in training.
This also has Carl Wembley. Mark Hamill is in this as Albie Krantz.
As I was saying, since every fish in Gotham now bears my famous and frankly fabulous face, I should be getting a profit from...
Okay, and also this has a tiny little part with David Dastmalchian in it. It says Michael Trucco, Matthew Gillard shows up, and a bunch of other
Matthew
people.
Lillard, Harvey Gillian, Velvet McCraw. Like, I mean, it's like literally, and there's a reason for that we don't really want. Like, I don't feel like that part of the review we can give that part away.
Oh, you mean the way it's told?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like the coming to the realization why it's the way it is part of the story.
I think you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's sort of getting there. So, Neil, why don't you read the storyline for The Life of Chuck?
A life-affirming, gender-bending story about 3 chapters in the life of an ordinary man named Charles Krantz.
I'd say genre bending, but gender bending, I'm like,
Oh, did I say gender bending
Yeah.
or genre bending? Gosh dang it. I'm sick today. So
yeah.
You just kind of take that with a grain of salt.
So this is something me and Neil missed in theaters. There's other shit going on. We couldn't get to it.
There was no miss. This thing kind of got buried by everything because it came out at a time where everything else was out.
Mm-hmm.
And it really, as soon as they realized, okay, this ain't doing well, that they popped it right onto the VOD as soon as possible.
Yeah. So we were going to do something else last week, but then I was like, no, we were talking about Chuck in news, and it's actually on Amazon right now. That's how we watched it. And it's not cheap. It's cheap. It's like compared to like the new releases.
It's like $9.
Yeah, $9 compared to the $21 so much you pay for it.
I'm sure by now. That was this weekend. I'm sure by now it's like $7.
Yeah. And by the time you guys listen to this, whenever maybe years from now,
it'll probably be on streaming.
Yeah. So this is it's not a horror film. Not even in the little sense. You expected the Stephen King film to be a horror film, but because remember, Stephen King also did The Shawshank Redemption, which is not a horror film necessarily.
And The Green Mile.
And
And Stand By Me.
Yeah, I did do Stand By Me, which is weird because of the...
Let's see. I don't know how many movies Stephen King's novels got turned into movies and shows, but if I was going to guess, I'd say probably right around that many.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah,
you got Dead Zone. That's not really a horror movie of any kind. You got
would you call 11/22/63 a horror thing? I loved it, but I read the whole thing like in a couple days. It's great.
I don't know if it's a horror movie, but then you got Dolores Claiborne.
Mm-hmm.
You have I guess Misery is definitely a horror.
It doesn't matter. This movie's not a horror movie. It's a fantasy, I guess. Or not even that really. It's just, but it's got
no, because it seems like it's a fantasy movie because of the Act 3 that starts the movie.
Mm-hmm. And
it seems like it's a fantasy movie.
I gotta say, man, that was probably I liked all the movie, but that first act really gripped me. I really liked Chitwetel Ejiofor, who's just so smart, sitting there like talking to Victoria. Is that? I'm sorry, Karen Gillan, and that's the sort of thing they had together. It was cool. It set the stage for what came up, and it was perfect. I honestly thought that was the best way to start this. I mean, you don't want to talk too much about it because it sort of reveals itself over time. And at the end, it sort of comes together. But
this movie is literally about the life of Chuck. They put it out of order, and literally when you get to a certain point of the movie, it will explain everything that you didn't understand if you didn't understand what was happening at the first part of the movie.
But also, it sort of makes you wonder. Like it's pretty ambiguous on what it means. It can mean a lot of things, you know. And so I had different ideas of women at the very end. I've went online reading about this. Other people had different ideas of women. And to me, when it comes to what Stephen King books or movies say, a lot of times it's pretty straightforward. This one to me was probably the most ambiguous, which doesn't make it a bad movie. It just makes it more wondering.
No, this doesn't make it a bad movie at all because this is probably going to be in my top 4 at the end of the year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This is literally one of my favorite Stephen King movies, if not my favorite Stephen King movie of all time.
Really? Wow.
This, from the way it presented itself, and the slight confusion I had until the point where it explained what's going on. And then when you get into these characters about finding these, like, the one thing that everybody knows about this movie right now, the one thing that anybody knows is the dance routine.
Yeah.
There's a big dance routine that's in this movie. And the way that it shows, like, that's what I liked about this movie. It was like you saw something and you're just like, okay, why am I seeing this?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get to the end of it, it explains, like, if you're still paying attention and not on your phone and actually watching the movie and paying attention to the feelings, and not one time was I on my phone. Not one time did I get distracted. I sat down and I watched, what was this, like an hour and a half, 45 minutes?
It's a brisk one, yeah.
If you let this go to the point where you get to that bottom line of why this is happening or what part of this is happening, then I feel like you get some knowledge of not only the characters, but I feel like you get like a good interpretation of a reflection into your own mortality.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way to put it.
That's why I feel like that's why this movie is like so two-sided. Like, people are like, didn't really like it. It's because I feel like people were distracted and they didn't give it the time, because, this ain't a movie I would, like, if you're a big like action buff and you want to see things blowing up and you want to go, yeah, that's it, blah, 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 blah. There's a little bit of that in here.
I'm trying to remember where there was, I'm trying to remember what was out during this time. And I could do the research, but I saw the preview for this. I didn't know what it was until the end, and I was like, "Oh, written by Stephen King. I'm interested." But we did just didn't get to it. And this isn't my favorite Stephen King film, but it's definitely one I'll remember when people talk about Stephen King movies, because it's notable.
This is the one that no one else is going to go see.
Yeah, that's true.
And for the rest of my life, I'm going to have to tell them to go see The Life of Chuck if you want a movie with deep meaning that actually is fun, has great feel-good spots, but at the end gets you in the feelers. I mean, this is like a Notebook. This is like Stephen King's Notebook.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is like, that's the way I you know what? That's the perfect way to state it. This is Stephen King's Notebook. This is the one that it has the good up spots, like in Notebook. They have the great, scenes with the girl and the guy, and it's like, I love you forever.
Mm-hmm.
And he climbs up the, the Ferris wheel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And stuff. Like, this is cool. And the sci-fi undertones of it at the beginning of it, which I don't want to give too much of that away.
Yeah.
Because that literally, altogether, that just like, figuring out why Act 3 is first when you get to the point in the movie, or they literally explain it to you, like they're explaining it to a child, which is literally easy to try to explain it to anybody that's trying to watch this.
Yeah.
And that point of the movie is just like, literally, I was like, oh my God, everything makes sense to me now.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that happens in the first part, or Act 3, because they go Act 3, Act 2, Act 1. But everything that happened in Act 3 now makes perfect sense, and why every single person was a famous person.
I also mentioned that Nick Offerman does the voice of the narrator. So.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about... why did I forgot about Nick Offerman. I should have totally used Nick Offerman as one of the people.
Well, he was just... he didn't say a whole lot. He was a narrator. You didn't see him.
Oh, my God. He talked over the entire movie.
Okay, fine. But Nick Offerman, he was a...
that was one of my favorite parts about this movie, is because, like, if you ever read a Stephen King novel...
Oh, there's all this in dialogue. It's always...
It's always dialogue from a narrator.
Yeah. Yeah, so
like Sasha Redemption, Needful Things. Like, I'm trying to think of the ones off the top of my head that I can think of that have the narrator that's talking to you. The Stand. Like, it's just like, it's always a narrator.
Yeah, because the movies can't get as deep as books do when it comes to describing the thoughts of the characters, their motivations, what they're thinking about as it happens. Unless you do a little like cloud here, so the narrator really helps build who Chuck is, what Chuck went through, and what other people were experiencing in proximity to Chuck or Charles.
Yeah,
and
when it gets, go ahead.
And I like this movie. I like the way it was shot. It was brisk. So I watched it like 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, and it was. I really enjoyed myself watching The Life of Chuck, and I recommend anyone who has not heard this movie or seen it to watch it, because it's literally it's like if all of a sudden you're like Stephen King, okay, usually gory, blah, 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 all that stuff. But then you put it on, and this is what it sounds like.
That's life. That's life. That's what all the people say.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it's like.
We're going to get muted, because we got muted in other countries last week.
Damn. That was only 8 seconds. It was only 8 seconds.
It was just before. But you know what?
It's all your fault.
People listen to it. They don't mute it on a podcast version. So, but I like The Life of Chuck. It's not my favorite Stephen King movies, but it's definitely a good one. And you guys, you're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna feel good movies this year. They're gonna make you feel this good.
No, and this is this is just one of those movies. I don't know if everybody in the world's going to like it, but I like it, and I feel like this is a good explanation for not a good interpretation of life and what. I mean, it gets to the point where when you come to the realization of what certain parts of this movie come to, you're kind of like, okay, now that's sad.
Yeah, we can talk about the acting, which all of it's fantastic. The acting in this movie,
everybody, Karen Gillan and
Chitwetel Ejiofor.
Like the two of them played off each other.
I thought that they were amazing, like characters. They didn't say a whole lot about what they used to be, but you feel it, you can tell it, you can sort of see what their relationship was like when they were, and that was and that's hard to do, just to emote it just in your face, sort of expression, how you act, you know.
The moment that young Chuck like went up to his grandfather and he's like, "Hey, grandfather, what's the meaning of his life?" And grandfather looks him right in the eyes and goes, "Remember that part?"
Yeah, but that was the lead scene. So,
but like literally, there is good substance between the young guy who played Chuck, young Chuck in the teenage years. Wasn't that
Jacob Tremblay was in there, but also Benjamin Paget, who was the one that.
Yeah, I mean, young Chuck after things that occur at the store, like there's this whole situation between him and his grandfather that just like touches you right in the fillers. You're like, oh,
yeah, and sort of, and like honestly, Mark Hamill was almost unrecognizable as Mark Hamill in this.
No, he was just an old grandpa that does accounting
and drinks a lot. But
a lot,
yeah, a lot. I was like, damn. I also mentioned, but yeah,
that's how much you used to drink. I remember those days.
I can't drink anymore, you know. Not because I have a problem, guys, but I just have.
He has a major problem. His liver blew up because he used to drink a fifth of vodka. Like, your mom's probably listening right now.
They're definitely not wise.
Why, Chris? Why did you lie to us?
Yeah, but everyone in this movie was I was happy to see them, because they're all good actors. At no point was this unbelievable to me when it comes to the main character. And then David Dastmalchian shows up at the very front part of it, and it's the part that you're like, "Oh, this is rated R." Like that's what you realize.
They're taking Pornhub from us, Chris.
I know,
those sickos. It's just sick. That's just sick.
Yeah.
They're taking Pornhub away from us.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, go watch this movie. Chris, we blabbered enough about it. Chris, what's your feelings on this? What's your rating?
It's a solid 4. I like this movie more than the average, say 3.5. It's a pretty good movie. It's like Chuck. It's like Neil was saying that it's polarizing. I think that feeling is polarizing, but I do think that Neil's right that if you like this movie, like there'll be a few of you that really love this movie, and Neil's right on that. Neil's probably gonna give this a way higher score than I am. That's not saying I didn't like it. I did. It's a 4 out of 5 for me, and you guys should definitely check this out. Neil, what's your score on this?
4.5. Okay. Like, this is literally, I was emotional during this movie. I cried several times when I got certain emotions or certain parts of this movie where I got the idea of what the feeling. This is literally one of my favorite Stephen King movies of all time. Hands down, this is like just the way of this man's life and what he went through and the explanation of why he did things even in the later years that was a reflection that you find out later in the movie from his early years. I love how that was pieced together. Stephen King even said this is like the one story he thought could never be turned into a movie, and it got turned into one of the best. This is a piece of art.
Okay. Damn. So I'm gonna run through as I come right now. What is the audience score for The Life of Chuck?
63%.
88%.
Oh wow! Okay, they're higher than I thought.
They have an audience. They have an audience says word. It says Life of Chuck professionally defies the norm, delivering a heartfelt, non-linear experience that brings the joy in the form of a dancing Tom Hiddleston, which you also see in the preview. He's over there, arms out, dancing. Neil, what's the critic score for The Life of Chuck?
82%.
81%. So you're pretty
nice. That was close.
So fresh. Critics' consensus is showing a sweeter side of director Mike Flanagan's deeply felt emotional register. The Life of Chuck is a buoyant and often wonderful adaptation of Stephen King's more cosmically optimistic tales. That's a good way to put it. I'm going to read a good, bad review and a good review because that's how we do it. This is from Jason Adams of My New Plaid Pants. Whoever the fuck that is.
My New Plaid Pants. I like that.
This movie is something. The movie is like somebody wrote a full screenplay for one of those prescription drug commercials. That's fucked up. And this is from Graham Chuckett of the Post New Zealand. He says, "The Life of Chuck is a fable and a fantasy. It nods its head at everything from It's a Wonderful Life to Groundhog Day and some Spielberg's Hook, but also has its own story telling, some narrative tricks to pull that kept me smiling and laughing." So, My Life of Chuck, you guys see this on Netflix, Amazon. I'm almost sure in like a couple months, maybe a year, it'll be on a streaming service for.
I think in a couple of months. I think by the end of the year, it'll definitely. I'd say by October.
Okay, by October, it might be free, and you could. Hey, the worst way to spend the afternoon.
I paid a couple of bucks to see it. I mean, I would.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
Yeah. Go. Don't pirate it like you fucking pirates. Give people the money.
Don't yell at people for being pirates.
All right. I mean, like like stealing shit. Don't steal shit, right?
I'm a pirate.
All right. Yeah. Do you have news ready? What's the news?
Of course, I got news ready. This is the movies that don't suck and something news. I'm going to read you stuff. Chris is going to be surprised. We're all going to laugh. And then we're going to probably walk into traffic.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's do this, Neil. What's up?
All right. First things first. Did you like crypto? Did you love crypto? Was crypto your homie?
Oh, you mean the dog? You mean the dog? You mean the dog crypto? I was thinking cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Yeah, crypto is cool.
And the celebration of the impending home release of Superman, DC Studios has released a new short starring the key character from the DCU film, Crypto. It is like literally available on all platforms. You can go get it on YouTube and stuff like that. It's called, what is it called? Crypto Saves the Day. It is a short film that you can go find on YouTube right now. It's adorable. I watched it earlier today. If you like the dog, it literally has that James Gunn sense of humor. So if you like anything done by James Gunn, you're gonna love it.
I mean, if you like dogs, you probably like it. I mean, honestly, to make any character endeared to you, let them have a sweet dog that they love so much, and you're gonna be like, okay, I like this character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The long-awaited Red Sonja, the reboot of the '80s classic, has been thrown out to the wolves. That's a great time for the dog to bark. When I say thrown out to the wolves,
yeah.
And people are not liking it. It's already scheduled for release on August 29 of this month, but it's mixed reviews. And to be honest, I kind of watched the trailer today, and I don't think it's going to be what I was hoping it was.
Who's in it? Who's the stars of the people we know?
Oh my gosh, you have to look it up.
You saw the trailer, man. Like, I thought they'd be like big names of whoever
the cast. There's really not that many big names. It's Matilda Lutz as Red Sonja, Wallace Day, Ronya Mitchell, Robert Sheenan, Hannah John Kamen, Martin Ford. Like, there's nobody I really.
Okay.
There's nobody I really know in here. Let's see. Yeah, there's nobody in here that I'm looking at that I like. I even facially recognize.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, it sounds like it kind of went. Pew!
You know what preview I saw recently? I saw a trailer, then I knew that the movie was terrible. It was called Bride Hard. Have you seen the trailer for that? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I wanted to go see it.
No, you didn't. You were like, so you looked at me and you're like, we're not seeing that movie. I'm like, I know. But
I said I definitely wanted to see that movie, and you're like, no.
Are we going to talk about the movie at 0%?
Which one's that?
The War of the Worlds.
Oh, is it really? Oh, the one with Ice Cube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a friend.
I mean, I was trying not to get shot from the West Coast this week. I feel sorry for Ice Cube.
I had a friend who decided to put himself through it, and he says the worst you can imagine. So, it
looked like it was like Unfriend Me or the Dark Web.
It was all Screen Life, but it was like they're saying
not done well.
Not done well. They said it was bizarre. Okay, but
talking about something that was actually done well. The new first part of season 2 of Wednesday came out this past week, and I guess the Amazon company is it? Nope. Netflix revealed that they are currently working on a new animated Addams Family movie with Amazon MGM Studios that will be released in the actual theater, which they will there'll be a new version of the Addams Family, not the one that you saw a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Not the 2019, 2021 one that we saw.
Oh, you mean the one that was in the theater that only adult male by himself in the theater seeing it? Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. They're rebooting the animated film with the Addams Foundation, ran by Charles Addams. So it won't have anything to do with the two films before, nor will be connected to the show. It'll be just a brand new Addams Family feature because we know more people want more Addams.
Neil, I think you need to do the snaps. So da-da-da-dun. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. It's like, say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Okay.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing. Exact same thing. Yeah.
Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright are teaming up one more time to rank a movie.
What movie are they doing?
They're not saying anything yet. They're just working on it together.
You know what I don't want?
I mean, these are the ones.
You know what I don't want?
These are the guys. What?
I don't want Shaun of the Dead 2. I want something completely
different. No, they've made it very clear that has never happened.
Good.
They said there is a window for that, and it's way past that window now. Like they had ideas back then, and now they're not touching that. They're not going to do a sequel to Hot Fuzz either, or The World's End. Those three are going to be fine. That's thing, and this is just going to be another movie, another idea.
Real quick,
between the two.
You know how Simon Pegg he plays the boys. What's the guy's name? The boys. Main character. Jack Quaid. Simon playing Jack Quaid's dad in The Boys, and it was so weird to see Simon. Yeah, it's so weird to see Simon Pegg do that because I always think of him as a young dude. It never goes away from me. But here we are.
Here we are. Yeah. Returning to the action movie scene. That's the one, the only. That's right. Miss Angelina Jolie is going to be teaming up with Doug Liman, the one who did Mr. and Mrs. Smith, for a new film. The new film is going to be called The Incentive, which will see her renew with Doug, who himself is no stranger to the action. He's the one that did Born Identity and Edge of Tomorrow. The synopsis is: when a new agent named Charlie joins Bright's team, he soon finds himself in a situation where he isn't sure whether his new boss is trying to kill him or simply is willing to do whatever is necessary to protect the free world.
I mean, I haven't seen Angelina Jolie do an action role in a long time. The last movie I actually remember being in was The Eternals, and she just sat there and was beautiful. So like, I don't remember the last time she did something so electrifying. I'm for it though. I'll watch it. You know.
Oh man, I know. Like, I mean, hope she can, do it. I mean, I don't want people to get beat up at this age. I don't want them. I mean, a lot of people are doing things at older ages that, I'm kind of scared for them sometimes.
Liam Neeson did a lot of stuff for old age, but it worked out for him.
Mm-hmm.
It's where he went for me Oscar-winning actor, and he went and did Taken three times as an old man. So good for him.
Let's see here. The Resident Evil reboot says that Zach Rager is saying that he wants it to be more like Evil Dead 2 than anything that he's been working on lately after talking to people during the Legends stuff.
By the way,
he already has Josh Brolin.
Yeah. Okay.
Josh Brolin is added to the cast of the new Resident Evil movie, so that's going to be cool.
So Zach Rager, guys,
and he said some other.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, Zach Rager, go ahead. You can say what you're saying.
Zach Rager he was the director of Barbarian and also Weapons, which came out Friday. Me and Neil will be talking about that movie very soon, just next episode or two.
That's the next episode. Period.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to see that movie all year long.
Dude, I had an erection the first time I saw the trailer. So, all right, let's move on.
Okay, moving on. Ryan Reynolds has made it clear that he is going to be in Avengers Doomsday. That's right. Deadpool is now going to be in the Avengers Doomsday scenario.
He's had to watch his mouth. So he's got a dirty mouth on him.
I'm sure they'll play on that.
Okay.
I'm sure they're definitely going to play on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So, everybody, I know you've been waiting for this part, especially most of you out there that have been wanting to see this movie if you didn't want to go to the movie theater. As of this Friday, August 15th, Superman will be on VOD. You can go order Superman on the digital platform. So if you don't want to go to the theater to see Superman, you can go now watch Superman on your VOD. So one of the best comic book movies of its time. Go see it. So we got all the rumors about who's going to be James Bond. We got the rumors of, you know, if this person's going to be in it, that person's going to be in it. But guess who else is going to be in it?
Who?
Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos is going to put his wonderful wife into the movie because she wants to get into movies. Lauren Sanchez will be starring in the movie of the new 007, and it's basically what he wants to use to get her launched into acting.
I got a feeling that the people that I just have the feeling that no one's gonna give a fuck. Like, you know, people don't really like Jeffrey Bezos. You know, I think my mouse is from Amazon, but yeah, it's just kind of I don't know if it's gonna work out. You know,
I don't know. I don't know
either.
I don't know. So, scene, I just found this out. Mike Flanagan verified this. A scene in the movie of The Life of Chuck. The girl puts down a hat and then starts playing guitar.
Uh-huh.
If you noticed, did you notice where that hat was from?
No.
That is the hat of the main leader of the Gypsies from Dr.
Yeah.
Sleep.
And you mean she really always had that and starts playing drums because that's what happened.
Yeah. Oh, drums. Yeah. But that was a connection from one movie to the next.
Hat looked familiar a bit. I was like, "Ooh, so something Lisa Bonet would have worn." But
yeah. And so he went and found it. He had it and still. So he's like, "I'm just going to throw it in there." And he's like, "Yeah, they're connected."
Yeah.
Because of Avengers Doomsday, Shrek 5 will be delayed to the next year and will not be coming out at the same time as it originally was. It is now going to get delayed another year. And it will be going to July 2027.
Are they gonna fix his appearance? I had no problem with his new appearance or whatever, but other people did. They were saying it was akin to the original Sonic.
It seems they have plenty of time to do that now.
Yeah, I didn't. When I saw the screenshot, I didn't even notice it. Everyone was like, he looked the same way. I had no clue. You know.
I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing getting released. Another comic book movie getting released to the platforms. Thunderbolts will be released August 27th on Disney Plus.
Oh, is it not?
So that's when you get your chance.
It's free, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't seen that yet, that'll be available then. Scorpion from the first, Spider-Man Homecoming has been verified to be in the brand new day. The actor who's playing him, what's his name? Via his Instagram, Mondo. His name is Mondo. Where's it at? Mondo. I hate it when they do this. I hate when they bury names in files, and it takes forever for me to find it. Now Mondo is officially returning as Matt. Yeah, okay, let's see. It just keeps on saying Mondo. It doesn't say his full name. Yeah, anyway, he'll be playing Matt Gargan again, the Scorpion. Mondo, it doesn't say his first name. It just says Mondo everywhere. Mondo. Is it Mondo? Michael Mondo. There we go.
Yeah,
Michael. It's Michael Mondo. It's
Okay.
Michael. But Michael Mondo will be returning. We have they're hunting for places, and we're going to get it. Yes, that's right. Beekeeper 2 is in the works. And they said, literally, it is going to be kind of like an anime in the fact of the way that he is going to fight people in the future of this series.
Okay, I mean, sure. We like the first Beekeeper. It's a oh boy.
They said
whooping ass. So
he goes, I want to make it kind of futuristic, so that's why it's going to be more of stuff like that. Jonah Hill and Kristen Wiig are working on a new comedy.
Cool. I'll see that.
It's called Cut Off, a comedy. It'll be released July 17th. A comedy set to direct Jonah Hill will be directing, and the script he co-wrote with Ezra Woods. The film revolves around the adventure of a brother and sister who are forced to fend for themselves after their wealthy parents refuse to continue supporting them. I love every moment of that already.
Yeah, I'm into
it. Because Christina Wiig's going to be like, oh my God. You know, like I can already see what her character is.
And oh, man. But, yeah, okay. I'm all for more comedy coming. We don't get a lot of it, you know? We don't get a lot of comedy.
Pedro Pascal has and creator has signed for another movie Up, so he's going to be continuing with the creative Andor. They will be doing a movie together called Behemoth.
I think people are getting a Pedro Pascal fatigue. You know, he's so
I know. I think. I mean, he needs to make. I mean, dude, if you just make a whole bunch of money and then you're done, you know, then people can just go back. The video game we've always wanted to be transferred into a movie is finally getting its movie. After 50 years, we've all wanted this movie. We're finally getting it. Space Invaders is getting a movie.
I just don't see it that'd be good. I just don't see it.
New Line Cinema has recruited screenwriters Ben Zavu and Evan Turner to write the script for Space Invaders. Starting will be inspired by the Tattoo arcade game. So how do you? Because that's just a ship going back and forth.
It's also like they did Battleship. Like who the fuck knows? Like they'll just find something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman 2 is going to be introducing one of the biggest characters in all of the Batman history.
It's the Joker.
No.
It's the Penguin.
No.
He's in the first. Well, yes. Catwoman.
No. Well, Catwoman is in the Batman.
Oh, okay. Let me think one more time. Okay, you tell me who it is.
Holy Rested Metal, Batman.
Oh, they're bringing Robin. Okay.
They're gonna bring in Robin to finish it all, to be the second part. Supposedly they're only gonna do 3 in that Batman series, and right now Alan Rickman is literally the lead for the DCU universe.
You said Alan Rickman.
Richmond, the guy from Reacher.
Okay, I was like, what is Alan Rickman? He's dead. You know, he's.
Yeah. Richmond's what I mean.
Okay.
Richmond. I can't remember. I'd have to look at it and say. And last but not least, we got our new Rambo. Noah Centineo, also known for what movies was he in? But I can't remember what movies he was in now off the top of my head. I had it earlier.
I don't know who Noah Centineo is, but he's going to be John Rambo, as young John Rambo, I guess.
He is going to be the new John Rambo. He is taking over the mantle. He was in movies like To All the Boys I've Loved, before The Recruit, to The Perfect Date, The Fosters. Man, what has he been in that's action-wise? Oh, he's in Black Adam.
Oh, my God.
And he's in the new Street Fighter.
He shouldn't tell everyone he's in Black Adam.
And he's in the new Charlie's Angels in 2019. Man, and Warfare that came out earlier this year.
Oh, damn, Warfare.
Okay, so
he's in Warfare.
Yeah. So he's been in a bunch of movies, but he will be playing the new John Rambo as an upcoming action film that will tell the origin story of the main character.
That's crazy. I mean, it's crazy more the fact that he was. I forgot Black Adam existed, and after we saw this, we kind of also wish it never happened. But I remember the Rock was chucking that shit hard.
The only reason I remember it so much was because a character I've never got to see on screen before was in the movie.
Do you wish he was in a better movie?
The only time I rewatch it. Huh?
You wish he has this better movie? You was in a better movie?
Yes, because it's Dr. Fate, man.
Yeah.
Dr. Fate was like one of the best, is one of my favorite, because Dr. Fate isn't the character. Like, the guy gets possessed by the helmet to go do stuff. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But, Chris, that's the news. That was the Movies Don't Suck and Something News. I read a bunch of stuff to Chris because he's blind in both eyes because he got blinded by the light. Raised up like a douche in the middle of the night.
Like a douche. Let's talk about Together. Directed by Michael Shanks. He's directed other things of like a TV episode of The Words of Assis, a movie called Parked, and a movie called a short called Rebooted. But this is his first big film. Together. It's written by Michael Shanks and directed, and it stars Dave Franco playing the role of Tim.
Come on, you guys, come on, please, Jesus.
Alison Brie plays his wife in this, Millie.
There are 8 million people in this city.
Damon Herman plays Jamie.
See, I never had any say in your world. You created it.
And then there's like, that's really all you need to know, because that's really who does the acting in this movie. You know, once
Are you dying?
Yeah,
Chris just died, everybody.
Yeah, why don't you read the storyline for Together?
Years into their relationship, Tim and Millie find themselves at a crossroads as they move to the country, with tensions already flaring. An encounter with an unnatural force threatens to corrupt their lives, their love, and their flesh.
So it's a horror film. It's a body horror film, like all the way, because you see grossed out a lot in this movie. But it's the chemistry between Dave and Alison is very palpable. Like they
did a good job.
Yeah,
they were on top of this. Like when they did this movie, they're like, yeah, and then the other one's like, yeah, and the other one's like, yeah, and the other one's like, yeah, and I mean, they just knocked it out of the park with each other.
Yeah, and so me and Neil have been seeing posters pop up with these creepy things on here, and I've been looking forward to seeing this movie, and it didn't disappoint. You know, it's an hour and 42 minutes. It's shot really well. It's a beautiful setting, beautiful shots with beautiful actors, and it gets fucking crazy, this movie.
I know at the movie, it's like at the beginning of the movie, it makes you feel a little uncomfortable about everything that's going on between the couple itself.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, all of a sudden, it just takes a turn, and you're just like, and you can see, because it's like almost like you're thinking, oh my God, it's like are they going to stay together? Are they not going to stay together? What's going to happen? And then all of a sudden, it's like, holy shit, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then weird things pop up. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw my ex-wife in this at one point.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, here's a good, like, there we go.
Are you done with scene? I'm not gonna get away with that scene in the bathroom. Was that happened to you?
Oh, that has happened to many people. You mean the scene in the bathroom? You mean like this scene in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't make noise. Don't make noise.
Shh, be quiet. But it's a creepy movie. And it's really, like, when we say grossed out, it's not like it's just you know, you're right.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's a really cool movie though. Like, I like this a lot. Who would you recommend it to, Neil? If you had to recommend this to someone,
if you're a horror movie buff, or somebody that likes to squirm away from the TV.
There's lots of squirming in this. I squirmed.
There's a lot of squirming. This is you can tell they had fun filming this though too. Like, that's the thing. Like the cast, because this was only filmed in 21 days.
Yeah.
This was, and you can tell that they went through the actions. They even said there's this one scene where they needed contortionists to help them film this. It's called this hallway scene.
Yeah, I remember that.
And literally, now I think I have. If I have it somewhere where it was, maybe I had. But anyway, there's like, they got so many bruises they like from filming that scene that they literally took pictures of those bruises, and now they have a collage in their house of the bruises because they didn't have a lot of stunt doubles.
Yeah, of course.
They did 99% of it all on their own to help out their friend who's, you know, trying to start off a new life in movies. But this movie, it's a great concept.
Yeah.
And it gives you the theology. I mean, not like massively. It doesn't like deep dive like this is why exactly it's happening.
Yeah.
But like it does when it hits that point where it's like, here's the theology of why this. It gives you enough information where it's still mystery. Like you're still like, oh, okay, I kind of get it.
Just enough. They didn't like just enough. Like in this, it's
like they didn't go into the super detail about Freddy Krueger, but you knew that some night demon brought him back. You know,
make your own idea of your own story about it.
Choose your own adventure.
Yeah. And it's definitely unnerving at points in this. I didn't like Dave Franco's hair, but that's just that. He had a little bit more.
You didn't like the mullet?
No, I didn't.
You didn't like the mullet?
No, it's coming back though.
Oh man,
it's coming back.
Don't listen to him, Topher. I love your mullet.
I'm Topher looks good with it. I think Topher.
But you didn't like Dave Franco with the mullet.
No, because it's a little curly and stuff. Topher's mullet works on him. But I did. I just the chemistry between the two was there, and it was hard not to see it. Like just knowing that. I know they went a little meta with having a husband and wife play it, but it just worked out so well. I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, because their chemistry together just worked so well, and it's like they knew how to play awkward when they needed to be awkward. They knew how to play like they played off of each other really well, and it just made the movie even 10 times better. This was fun. It's only like an hour. What is it? Hour 40 minutes? This is one of those horror movies you throw in, and you're like, "Hey guys, you want to watch this weird fucking movie?"
Yeah,
that's what you do.
Yeah, it's a weird fucking movie for sure. It's probably one of the best horror films I've seen this year, because it was just straight up done well. It's done well. And
this is what this movie is. We're going right for it. We're going right into it. This was actually the first movie that was bought this year at the film festivals,
Sundance, right?
At the Sundance on January 22nd. This was one of the first films that was bought.
And of course, Neon bought it. Neon's putting out really crazy horror films lately. They're rivaling A24 when it comes to like
dude.
Yeah.
The three right now, like I've been saying this to everybody, and it's not just horror movies. The three, like if you don't want the huge, big blockbuster, blow you up, kind of movie, and you want like the good, like just here's a good story or a good horror movie, a good thriller. It's Blumhouse, Neon, and A24.
Because they're the only ones that make sense. Like when it comes to doing original things, also this year is actually the year of the original things. Because one of the biggest movies of the year is Sinners, and the original idea. Weapons came out. Weapons is a juggernaut right now. Another original idea. Together, it's not doing too bad either.
Superman.
It's an IP, but
to do Superman well. That's an original idea.
There we go. That's fair.
But to do a good Fantastic Four movie, that's an original idea.
But what I'm saying is, like, when it comes to like, but when it comes to original movies, I really like the way the cinema is going, because not you and I, but a lot of people are getting sequel fatigue. There's a sequel this, sequel that, and me and you want to see Nobody 2 next week, but I know that Nobody 2 won't be number one at the box office. Weapons will be.
But the other thing is this. The thing is this. Some people really like doing that. Yeah. And, going in and, I get to watch this and blah, blah, blah. Believe me, I mean, we're guys like that. I mean, I've been watching a TV show that's been ongoing since 1991. Yeah. That's on every Monday night. That always has a different story that keeps going.
Yeah.
For like 40 years of my life. Yeah. But there is times where you just want to watch a good one-off.
Yeah.
Like this was a great movie. Do I need it together too? No, I don't. This is enough. This was enough. This was a good movie. This is a great movie. This is one of those movies that like you're going through it and someone's like, let's watch a movie. And you're like going through them. and Together pops up, and you're like, right there, boom, good hour 40-minute movie. You're not spending 3.5 hours trying to figure out if you're on the good side of history or if you need to follow this story for 17 years. And
this is, would you call it a date movie? I don't know if I would, honestly. It's sort of.
I mean, if it's the right kind of date, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's just sort of like, you look at it and you're like, man, is that like me and my significant other? Like
you can just look right into each other's eyes and just be like, yes.
Okay,
or they're gonna run away.
And then it's gonna get pulled from YouTube again. But it's
an 8-second clip.
And again, we're saying it's a body horror. It's gross at points. It's good though. It's a good one. And I recommend everyone get a chance. It's still in theaters. There's still lots of showtimes for it because it's word of mouth. We're going around this one, so we want you guys to see.
I mean, they've already made their money back, so I feel good about that.
Yeah.
At minimum, I feel good about that because that means this new original artist who's coming up with new original stories.
Michael
That means he's going to get more work.
Yeah, I hope so. And I know.
Yeah,
that,
I mean, like
I know that Dave and Alison really want to do this one too. So it's
I mean, because what does he have anything coming out?
Michael Shanks.
Let's
I don't
see.
think so.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if he's got anything. It doesn't say anything upcoming.
Yeah.
It just says everything that he's done in the previous world.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But I'm sure now this is a good enough movie that by any means he's going to get some work.
All right. So what's your scoring together, Neil? Again, we're not talking.
I give it a 4. This is.
I wanted to mention that we are trying not to give anything away about it because again, it's a surprise. What's this shit happens in this?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that happens in this movie. The acting between the two, like this is a good takeaway. The acting between the two actors is cool. The bad guys that pop up and all that stuff that happens is cool. There's a scene in it that at one point when it does do the flip because it does go from like it's a relationship movie to like a horror movie.
Yeah, it does.
Like for a good little part of it, it is a good. Are we having fights? Are we going to break up? Are we going to be together? Blah, 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 to like all of a sudden flip it on its, carcass that, all of a sudden this ain't a happy love story anymore. And we don't want to give too much of that away.
Yeah.
But it is one of those movies that it is fun to watch, especially if you're with somebody and you're like, hey, you both like horror movies.
Yeah. So it's gonna be hard to make people.
It's a love story for horror movie genre lovers.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Neil, you gave it 4. You said.
Yeah, 4. I love this movie.
Mine's a little bit higher. It's 4.2 on this one. I really like Together. I'd take it there. I thought it like I said, it's a super original idea. You don't see it like this a whole lot anymore. And I could see
one thing we didn't touch on really quick. We did not touch on that they use a lot of practical effects.
Oh, they do.
They use a lot of practical effects, and they did. And then even the people that make the movie said, the only CGI that we used was to make the practical effects look a little bit better. That's about it.
So I'm on 4. So you gave it 4. I gave it 4.2. Neil, I'm on Rotten Tomatoes.com. What's the audience score for Together?
Oh man, I'm definitely gonna have to say that the audience, they gotta love this. I'm gonna have to give it like an 84% by the audience.
76%.
Ooh.
Audience says, surging with chemistry from the leads, Together fuses the bizarre with the perturbed, crafting its own sort of alchemy that feels wholly original. Neil, what's the critic score for Together?
The critic score for Together is 82%.
Certified Russian 90%. Yeah.
What?
Critics' consensus is, given an extra sinew of authenticity by the meta-textual casting of Alison, Brie, Dave Franco at the top of their game, Together's body horror is emotionally sticky as it is memorably gnarly. I'm going to read a good review and a bad review. Here's a bad review from Andrew Dingen of In Review Online. He says, together I want you to think very much about what it all means, but at the same time, not very deeply about it. Okay. And this is from Cod Reted of Unruly Folk. He says, few films this year feel as brazenly original or as bodily invasive as Together. You give it 4 out of 5. What you give it? So we guys want you to go see Together. It's a fucked up movie. It's original, and we want you to drink it deeply, right?
Watch it. I think it's a good movie. I just think it's one of those good little horror movies that it's fun to watch.
Yeah, and so that's all we're doing this week. Next week we'll do weapons and whatever we've fit in else, but weapons is definitely on there.
What's the other movie? Weapons is definitely it.
Yeah.
If we can fit in Nobody 2, I'll try.
Okay.
But I'm thinking that's the way it might go. It might be just Nobody 2 and Weapons. I'll think about it the next 24 hours. It matters how I feel too.
Yeah,
so I don't want to go out in public and get people sick.
Yeah, let me know. You guys find us on newsonslook.net. We're at facebook.com/newsonslook podcast. We're on Instagram at Today's Podcast. We're on Blue Sky newsonslook podcast .social.bsky, I think. And also, we're also on, if you guys want Patreon accounts, if you guys want to give us a few shekels. If you guys want merch, go to bonfire.com, search Newsonslook and something to do, or go to TeePublic, Blackwood Dash Productions. You'll find our stuff there. Neil has also put some really crazy stuff on there.
Yeah.
If you guys want a sticker, message us in any of those places or info@moviesdon'tsuck.net, and we'll definitely get that going your way. I pay postage. All you actually do is put it up on places people can see it because I want people to find the podcast. And there you'll find podcasts, Movies Don't Suck, Some Do. YouTube, subscribe, all that stuff. Neil, what do you do for small businesses?
If you got a small business, let us know. Contact us, and we'll be more than happy to advertise you right here to our 1,000 listeners or millions of followers at Movies Don't Suck and Some That Do.
What you got here? I think I got food waiting from upstairs.
Oh, man, I'm ready. I got to get some food, and I'm going to tell you, my energy is going way down. I'm like,
You're going to crash, right?
I'm going to die. That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
Remember, guys, no matter how many times you try in life, remember that the life that you have is shared with everybody that you know. And sometimes being together means being under each other's skin. Have a good day.